Hi there guys, Luis from Vintage Action. I hope you guys are all well. And today guys, I'm going to be talking to you about Drop Zone from 1994, this cult classic starring Wesley Snipes, Gary Busey, Hansi Butler, directed by the legendary John Badham. There's a lot to talk about. This is the new release. As you can see, Vinegar Syndrome released this one. To be more exact, Cinématographe. This is like a French word. Basically, this is like a sub-label from Vinegar Syndrome. I've never ordered anything from this sub-label before. It was the first time. When I knew this one was about to be released, I had to order this one. I watched this one countless times, like growing up. I had the VHS, and even though, guys, I can tell you straight away, this is not the typical like Wesley Snipes movie. It's not like Passenger 57 or Demolition Man from '93, where you can see like Snipes showcasing his martial arts skills. This is an amazing action movie. It gravitates into the world of skydiving, the adrenaline junkies, something that never seen before in a way too much in the 90s. So this one was kind of like original. At the time, you had like there are some similarities with Point Break in '92, and then you have like Terminal Velocity with Charlie Sheen, Natasha Kinski. It was also released in '94, like this one. That one was released in September. This one was released in December '94. Actually, they were like competing at the time who was going to release the movie first, and then Terminal Velocity was released first, and Paramount released this one in December '94. This one kind of did well for its budget, 45 million budget. Did like roughly 65 million into the box office, so it was more successful than Terminal Velocity, the main competitor in that year, right? So there are similarities between the three movies. Point Break in '92, then this one, and Terminal Velocity. So explore more the world of skydiving, and in the Point Break, it's the skydiving, the surf world, and everything. So it's a different movie. So you guys know, I know that a lot of people see this one and say, "Oh, this is not the typical Wesley Snipes like movie," but still a lot of fun. It's entertaining. It's like over the top. Again, you have the team, the skydiving team, and again, you have Snipes and you have Gary Busey as the main villain. You have Hansi Butler from Hard Target with Van Damme, and you have a lot of like Corey Nemec, Rex Lynn that you might know from Cliffhanger with Stallone, the CSI Miami TV series, Breakdown with Kurt Russell, Michael Jeter. You have like Claire Stansfield that was in the Swordsman and Gladiator Cop with Lorenzo Lamas, and Best of the Best too. Like if you guys like know B action martial art movies from the 90s, you know her. I'm going to show you some clips just from the movie. This 4K looks amazing. I'll show you guys that later. But she was super famous in the B movie world. Of course, this is not a B movie. It was a big budget, 45 million for '94. It was like a big budget. And yeah, guys, let me just talk you first about this 4K. Amazing release. As you can see, the hard box. This one costs roughly, I paid like £30. It costs 32 pounds, like $42. You might say it's like expensive. Yes, that's true. But the thing is, the Blu-ray of this one is out of print in US. And actually, this one only had like a Blu-ray release in US. This one was never released like in Germany or like in UK. If you live in UK, you cannot buy a Blu-ray of this one because it was never released on Blu-ray. Of course, you can go to eBay and there is people selling it for 50, 60, 80 pounds. And of course, there's a lot of people selling it from US, but you have to pay the shipping. So basically, it will be cheaper if you like this movie to buy the 4K than to buy the Blu-ray that you see a lot of people online on eBay. They say the scalpers trying to charge you like 25, 35, $40 plus the shipping to the UK, or guys in the UK selling it for 50, 60, 70 pounds. And the Blu-ray, there is no special features. There's only the trailer. And if you are in UK, you do have the DVD. This one was released on DVD here in the UK, but not on Blu-ray. And that's the thing. It's not even in Germany or anywhere else. This one was only released on Blu-ray in the US with a theatrical trailer, and that's it. So this is your best option if you are big fans of the movie, because sometimes guys, you can just buy the Blu-ray. It costs £5-6 and you say, oh, I'm fine with the Blu-ray HD. Okay. But in this case, because it's out of print and it was only released in US, this is your best alternative. I know it might not be cheap, 32 pounds, $40 to $42, but again, this is amazing release. Let me just show you here. This is really cool. Look, you just pull and you have like kind of like a digibook, like they do a lot like in Germany, and you have this hard case. It's really cool, and you can see here the J card. It's really cool. You can see it, and you can see there behind me is the main menu of the 4K, and you can see it right there. You say Snipes and Busey. Here it's the main the artwork in the main like hard box, and on the back is here as you can see behind me. That's the artwork they have here on the back of this hard box. So it's a cool artwork. I mean, I like it. I mean, they could have done something more, I think, colorful, because this movie set up in Florida, right? So there's a lot of colors, skydiving. It's like super colorful. This movie. I like it, but they could have done like something nicer. But just being picky. Of course, it's a cool, nice artwork. It's a little bit dark, just because of like the tone of the movie. They could have done something more like different. That's just my opinion. Other people say this artwork is like really cool and really amazing. I like it. It's nice, but I'm not going to say it's like amazing. But it's still cool. But as you can see, this is a nice art box. It's really cool. You can see here the logo, Paramount, that owns the movie, Cinématographe, the sub-label from Vinegar Syndrome, and this is, I have the 5,000 copies. I have the 852 one. So just to tell you one thing, guys, this one, it's region B locked, because I watch all the special features. If you guys live in the UK and you don't have like a free region player, the special features are all in the Blu-ray, right? So only the audio commentary with the director John Badham and Roy Wagner, the cinematographer, the audio commentary, it's on the 4K, obviously, but if you don't have a free region player and you want to watch the other special features that I'm going to tell in a second, you won't be able to see that, because it's locked. It's region A locked, as you can see. If you have a free region player, you don't have anything to worry about. As you can see here, there's Dolby Vision on this one. I mean, this one, I'm going to show you some clips. This one looks like amazing. In terms of picture quality, they did a brand new restoration, and it looks like gorgeous, the new restoration. As you can see, a new 4K restoration from the 35mm original camera negative, presented in Dolby Vision HDR 5.1. As you can see, I mean, the picture quality, I mean, this looks great. I mean, I only had the VHS. Of course, I watched this like on Prime or something, or online, one of the online platforms, right? The video on demand. I watched this on TV on HD, but now watching it on 4K, this one looks amazing. Let me show you here, like this really cool book. Let me open it. As you can see here, the gray look. This is the original artwork, the one they use like on the DVD. I think is the original poster. And here you have a lot of information about the movie on this like booklet. It's a nice steal from Snipes. They could have used that one here on the main cover. As you can see here, nice pictures, stills from the movie. You have a lot of information. Really nice. I mean, usually it's not that normal for them to do this. Usually it's more like a German thing, the media books. But it's great they do this. I really like it. As you can see here, Nancy Butler. I mean, she was in amazing physical shape for this movie. I mean, you can see she prepared for the movie and she trained. She was lifting weights. I mean, she was in top shape on this one. I mean, nothing compared to Hard Target. You can see she was shy, completely a different role. She did on this one, and she was great on this movie alongside Snipes. I mean, and she was in amazing shape on this one. And again, you have a lot of here, a lot of pictures that you can see here, Snipes and Gary Busey. And it's funny, in Point Break, Gary Busey plays the cop. Is the good guy, and on this one is the skydiving criminal on this movie. I hope I'm not spoiling anything, but probably you guys have watched this before. And if Gary Busey is in a movie, is 99% chances he's the bad guy, like he was in Under Siege with Seagal in a Lethal Weapon as well. So and this one is it's a lot of stills here. I mean, this is, and the quality of this booklet, it's really cool. That's what I'm saying, guys. If you like the movie, I mean, pay £30 for this one. Don't pay £30 for a Blu-ray without any special features. It's better to pay £30. You have this nice booklet, this hard case, as you can see here, and the Blu-ray, not even a slipcover, because it's a Blu-ray that has been released in 2010 or a long time ago. So yeah, guys, it's a lot of as you can see here, a lot of pictures on this one. As you can see, a lot of colorful stuff here. That's why I'm saying they could have put something more colorful on the artwork. And yeah, and this is all information about the movie. And then you have here the two discs. It's simple. As you can see, this is the Blu-ray that is region A locked, and you have the 4K that is on my 4K player. But basically, it's the same artwork, basic, just red, and basically just that. So now, when it comes to special features, guys, let me tell you. This one has a lot of new special features. Again, the DVD and just the trailer, the Blu-ray, there was no other special features. This one, you have a new audio commentary with director and executive producer John Badham and cinematographer Roy H. Wagner, moderated by Cinematograph's Justin La Liberty. Again, I watched the entire movie. I rewatched the movie. I watched all the special features. And I watched the first 30 minutes with the audio commentary. And there's a lot of information you can get from that audio commentary. It's nice, especially it's more like John Badham talking about the movie. When he says when this guy, Justin from that moderated the audio commentary, Justin La Liberty, asked him about if Snipes was his first choice to play the role or Nancy Butler. He said straight away, yeah, we didn't think about anyone else. We wanted Snipes for the main role. He said the same about Gary with Gary Busey. He said the same. I wanted him because he worked with Busey before, and he said, he's always someone over the top. He always improvising. You never know what can you can get with him, but he's amazing as a villain. And literally, it's him that I wanted. In my head, it was him and Snipes, because a lot of times these movies, there's like an actor and actresses. They are like linked, associated with the movie, but then they cannot get it for some reason. Then they get someone else. In this one, director John Badham, he said straight away he wanted Snipes for the main role. He wanted like Gary Busey to play the main villain, Hansi Butler as well. So there was no doubts in his mind, and that's really nice. And I just watched the first 30 minutes of the audio commentary, because it's a lot of stuff to watch the movie, the audio commentary, all the special features. But there's a lot of nice information. It's funny sometimes, like the moderator ask him some questions, and he's like hesitating, saying, "Oh, excuse me, can you repeat the question again?" I mean, I just checked. Is 85, right? But I mean, it's still like he remembers pretty much everything where they shot. Like it was like one or other situation, right? The moderator asked him something, and he was like, "Oh, excuse me, can you repeat again?" I mean, it's normal after 30 years that the movie was released, and the guy is like 85, and he still remembers most of the stuff, the things that they did with the airplanes and everything. Even though this one was pre-CGI, they were able to do a lot of stuff. They didn't have to film like everything on film. They edited some stuff after, so it's a lot of really nice, like information about the movie, that it was shot like in Florida. They had the option to do it like in California, right? But he said like in LA, he said he wanted to shoot like in Florida. And again, he talks about when he asked him, the moderator, the movie was based on what was the origin of the movie, who came up with the idea of doing a movie about like skydiving, because it was not something that you have seen a lot before that, before 94 movies like that gravitate around the skydiving world. And he said it was like the idea came from Guy Manos, that it was a world champion skydiver. I'm not big into skydiving, I'm not a specialist or anything, but he said the idea, it was from Guy Manos, right? He was the multiple like world champion at the time, and he said that that idea, said, "Oh, I never seen like a movie that revolves, like gravitates around skydiving. To be great to do a movie about that, because he had like Point Break. There is some stuff, but it's more like surf, and you have some skydiving, but it's just like the final scene of the movie is not like literally all about like the skydiving like this one is." And then and then they pitched the idea. It's another thing, one of the special features that is like here. It's, you have the commentary, right, and you have Surfers in the Sky, a new video interview with producer Wallis Nisita. And Wallis Nisita, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. And she talks about that, them pitching the idea, right? Like a Guy Manos, right? The guy that was world champion in skydiving, and she was one of the producers of this movie, and they pitched the idea to Paramount without even having a script. And then they accepted, and then they started like the pre-production of the movie and everything, and picking up Snipes and Butler and Gary Busey. So this is really cool. This interview, guys, even I put it here, this interview with Wallis Nisita is roughly 15 minutes, and there's a lot of nice information she gives you about the movie, right? Then you have like a symphony of skydiving, scoring Drop Zone, a new interview with film music historian Daniel Scheiger about Hans Zimmer score. That's right, guys. This one has Hans Zimmer score. This one is like a famous, like when it comes to movies, famous movies in Hollywood, like composers. He was like involved in many movies. Probably the most famous, The Gladiator in 2000. Movies like The Rock from the 90s. I mean, he was the composer to many famous movies. So you have this special feature here as well, and then you have another essay that is like, whose films are these anyway? John Badham, from filmmaker to movie maker, a new video essay by Daniel Kramer. I don't know who the guy is. I saw that this essay. Maybe this one is the least like uh um that when it comes to the special features, I'm not going to say I didn't like, but it's the one probably I like the least, right? So the other two special features nice. You have the producer, 15 minutes. You have this guy talking about like Hans Zimmer, that is a legendary composer when it comes to Hollywood, like famous movies, and you have this essay. There's basically a critic talking about the career, the movies of like John Badham, that starts with Saturday Night Fever. It was a super famous movie. War Games. Actually, he directed one movie that I really like, and one day probably I'm going to do a review. Is like Point of No Return, The Assassin. That it was in '93. He directed this one. I mean, it's a nice essay, but from the new special features, probably this one is the least favorite. Let's say to me, but it's a nice information here. Basically, yeah, it says here like. New text essays by film critic Simon Abrams and Bilge Ebony, culture historian Mark Edward, and cinematographs Justin La Liberty. So that's information they have here, like on the in this media book, right? But when it comes to special features, is great, right? Because like imagine you just had the Blu-ray being people selling the Blu-ray for like 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 pounds without any special features, no slipcover, out of print, only released in US, and all of a sudden you had this amazing release. Okay, 32 pounds, $42. You might say expensive, but look, guys, you have all these new special features. You have the producer talking for 15 minutes, a new video essay. You have a guy, a film historian, talking about like Hans Zimmer, like music, and the main thing, you have like a new audio commentary with the director and the cinematographer, right? So, and it's a lot of like new information you can get about the movie that you couldn't get before this. So again, even though this one is not my favorite when it comes to Wesley Snipes, because of course it will have to be Passenger 57, Demolition Man from '93, obviously, and where he showcases his martial arts like skills, obviously. But still, one that when I saw it was going to be released, I had to get this one. Is a movie that I really like. Not my favorite, obviously, because you have Blade as well. Money Train, it's a comedy. It's a really a nice one. But just the cast, Snipes, Gary Busey, just when you have these two guys, you have to get the movie. Again, guys, this one is 100% worth it, especially because like the Blu-ray is super expensive. If the Blu-ray was just like £5, or if you or £6, maybe I would say to you guys, just buy the Blu-ray. It's HD. If you never seen the movie before, right? Or if it's a movie you like, but not like to the point that is going to make you pay like 32 pounds, $40 if you are in US. But I think it's the best alternative if you like the movie. And obviously, to pay 25 or 30 pounds for a Blu-ray, you might as well pay like 32 for this amazing collector's edition with this nice like media book, this hard case full of new special features. And again, the 4K looks like gorgeous, looks amazing. And I'm just going to show you some clips from the movie so you guys can see the picture quality. And guys, don't forget to hit that like button. It's important to me, like for my channel. If more people hit that like button and comment on my videos, that's always like a good thing for me. It means that people like to interact, they like my videos. So please just hit that like button, comment down below, interact with me. I always like to interact with with the people that follow me on my channel. If it's your first time watching my channel, basically I do reviews, unboxing of especially of these movies, 80s and 90s action. Not only I do 70s like recent movies as well, but mainly the 80s and 90s action movies that we grew up watching and we love. So guys, let me show you now the picture quality, and this one looks amazing, guys. Uh, Let me just show you now here some so you guys can see. Uh, look at this like look at this like the quality of this one. Let me just like the volume. As you can see here, the picture quality looks amazing. And this girl here, you might know her. That's right. It's Claire Stansfield. She's like a super tall, like a girl. She was like 185 meters, like 6'1". She was in many action movies, the best of the best too, with Philip Ree, Eric Roberts. She was in The Gladiator, like the swordsman, with Lorenzo Lamas. The sequel, Gladiator Cop. She was in many like famous movies. Uh, Let me show you so you guys can see it. And here you can see Gary Busey, and the picture quality. Look at that, guys. This 4K, this 4K looks amazing. You can see here the picture quality. I mean, you cannot get better than that. Usually, Vinegar Syndrome, they always do like a great job when it comes to the scans and the restorations. Obviously, this was a big budget movie, so I guess they had all the nice elements, the 35 millimeter, so they could do like a proper scan, and you can see it looks like it looks like amazing. Let me show you some more scenes here. As you can see here, Snipes driving. This is like a outdoor scene. Looks great as well. Uh, that he arrives to the bar here. It's going to be like a fight, a fight scene that I can show you guys. One of the ones that he showcases is like martial arts skills. And if you guys like action B movies, you know that guy. That guy was in so many like action, martial art, like B movies, like a big guy that always have like small roles. He's in a movie for like 30 seconds. I think this guy's one of the guys he's killed like in Hard Target. I think he's like in On Deadly Ground with Steven Seagal. You guys let me know, but I bet you guys know that guy from the action B movies from the 90s. I mean, the guy was all over. Every movie that was like action martial arts, he needed like a big tall guy, like strong guy. That guy was in the movie. As you can see here, the scene, and I'm going to show you like this is just one of the scenes here, and you can see the guys approaching like Snipes here, like the a confrontation. It's like one of the scene the movie, and you can see here the picture quality. The picture quality looks great. As you can see here, like you can see the guys lift Snipes, and you can see like a fight scene, and yeah, he kind of showcases here, punches the guy, boom, and yeah, and I'll stop here, guys, because like don't want to get like a copyright. But as you can see here, the picture quality looks amazing. This 4K, as you can see, that like a Dolby Vision, like a HDR. So it looks like a great when it comes to the picture quality. So I would say to you guys, if you are big fans of the movie, this one is definitely worth it. As you can see here, I mean, you cannot get better than than this. I mean, Dolby Vision, HDR, picture quality, amazing. Again, loaded with special features. for the first time on 4K, loaded with special features. Legendary Snipes, Gary Busey, Drop Zone 1994. And yeah, guys, I hope you have like enjoyed this like a review to the new release by Cinématographe, a sub label from Vinegar Syndrome in the US. It's a new release. I watched this like the past few days. I've been watch the movie, watch the special features, start watching and listening to the audio commentary as well. And now I did this review. I hope you guys have enjoyed the review to Drop Zone. Let me know what you think about this release. If something that you are like looking to buy, and if this one was one of your favorites growing up as well. And yeah, guys, I'll be with you guys soon as always, unboxing, reviewing these cult classics from the 80s and the 90s. And keep strong.